So Teenage Engineering put out this portable compact record cutter, and it's 150 bucks. It seemed like it might be kind of fire at first. I don't know why they have a child here with this. I'm guessing because it's a child's toy. It's basically like a child's toy. But basically you can make your own records on it. And it's 150 bucks. I hate their websites. Look how far you have to scroll on this shit. This is crazy. Yeah, it's 150 bucks. Seems too good to be true. Now, there's a video about it that I've been meaning to check out here. Gakken toy record players, $80 on eBay.
This is a Gakken toy record maker, which I did a video on a while back. I got it because I thought it was going to be really fun to record things to these tiny vinyl records and use together with this one that I have hacked to be a record player keyboard. So the keys control the pitch of a record that I put on. So I thought that I can record things on this one and I can play it back on this one and take total control over. But yeah, today Teenage Engineering, the ones and onlys, released this thing again, I guess. The Record Factory, which very seemingly is literally the same thing. So I guess it's a collaboration with the creator. It's just not big.
So basically the only difference is that Teenage Engineering released it, right? Hey, can I join the contest? What the fuck? I didn't say what? There's no contest.
Being created for whatever it was.
Yo, big contest here. What's up? Massive contest here. I thought you put your headphones on wrong, but I see your camera's flipped. I want in on the contest too.
Created for before, and it would suck if they have put a Teenage Engineering price on it, but I'm not gonna speak too soon. We're gonna see. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go to eBay. I'm gonna search for Gakken record maker, toy record maker. Yeah, you can still buy these, I guess. And it's
well, I mean, clearly it's $1,200 there, man. Yeah, it's until SEK
because I'm in Swedish, but that's like $100 or 120 bucks. That's what I paid for it, and it definitely looks literally the same. So, and I mean, there's nothing wrong about that if they are actually working together with the original creator, because it's not something that Teenage Engineering created. I saw all the hype in the comments, so yeah, you silly stans of Teenage Engineering. Take all of that excitement and go buy this one if it's cheaper. Let's actually have a look first and see if it's
funny because for me, like, I think Teenage Engineering shit is like all overpriced for the most part. And if this was the first thing, I was like, you know, this seems kind of decent. This seems kind of cool. And then I found out there's like a cheaper thing that already exists from basically the same people.
The same also. Definitely looks identical.
They're probably private labeling it for them. They're going to release a bigger one. The biggest one for sure.
Same knobs.
The biggest?
And buttons. I think it's, yeah. I mean, it's orange, so that's dope. But other than that,
did you say orange?
It's just the same thing. But is it a good thing? Let's review. I don't think they have done anything to the hardware. They've done like a master it software for it, so you can master before you put your sounds on it, because it sounds like you would expect. And I've had it for a good while now, like since July, and I've been virtually unable to work with it in a creative manner. So I'm very sorry about that. But I mean, I didn't expect much from it, but I expected to be able to record sound.
I mostly want to hear what it sounds like. OP1 is kind of cheap if you're good. What do you mean it's kind of cheap? In what world is the OP1 cheap? It's not cheap for something that doesn't have velocity on it.
To it, and then be able to.
I would argue it's expensive.
Single sounds back, so not even putting songs on it or anything.
I mean, if you're good enough, anything could be cheap, right? Because you could just steal it. Etched vinyl has never ever sounded good
like that. Well, let's see here. Yeah, PO80. 1490 SEK. So to give credit to Teenage Engineering, it's not $1,000. It's actually.
I know. I'm mostly shocked that it's not $500 because Teenage Engineering, if there wasn't any competitors for this, they would charge like $500. I bet. If your parents give you a lot of money for being cute, then it's all right.
Actually, only like 20 or 30 more.
Parents are just like, "Damn, you ugly as shit. I'm not giving you anything you want when you're growing up."
Bucks or something, like up towards $50 more. You can also buy a bag for it for $60 ish, 50.
Ah, that's the Teenage Engineering I know. They charge like $200 for like a fucking carrying case for their products. Wait, hold on. Let me show you this. This is fucking hilarious. It's crazy how Teenage Engineering gets away with their pricing. I agree. It's insane. It's like actually bananas. Dude, they've made their website. This is so fucked. Who made this website? This website is awful. It's just like, it's huge. It's fucking huge. Okay, I'm just trying to find the accessories. Okay, look at this. Look at how much the carrying case is for the OP1. I can't find anything on this site. I hate it. It's so hipster. OP1 leather wrap. Wait. Oh, they knocked down the price. It was $169 and they decided to drop it to $110. Maybe because people were like, this is way too fucking expensive. You can buy a cord from them for $10. How much is a 3.5 millimeter cord? Let's go on Amazon here real quick. $6. $5. $6. $4. Then yeah, just everything they have is like fucking insanely priced, except for like the things that aren't that good. I've heard producers say the OP1 is so good, a must-have. I mean, for how much it costs, it better not suck. The product looks best when you can only see 30% of them at a time. True. Overpriced for nothing. OP1, aka the overpriced one. It's the Apple of devices. True. Except it's worse, because at least Apple functions as good, if not better, than Android, right? The OP1 and the OP1 Field, they don't have velocity sensitivity on it. You know, you're paying $2,000 for a device with no velocity sensitivity, unless you program the velocity in there, I believe.
Not everything is out of stock because it's Teenage Engineering. So I'm not gonna buy one to do like a comparison. It definitely looks identical, and you also have to build it yourself. So hopefully this one has.
Yeah, $2,000. I better cure my bum knee too. Yeah.
As a manual for building it that is in a language that I could personally read. It's not an issue if you can read many languages. I'm dumb, I can only read Swedish and English, so it was sort of a bummer to build it. But if you want to see me...
Yeah, I mean, I'm not dumb. I can only read English.
Sort of build it, and my like initial entire video with trying to have a first experiment session with it, there's a link to that. Since then it's mainly been sitting on my shelf. Like
Great producers have made great music on the OP1 despite its limitations, not because of its strengths. Well, you can make, that's the thing, if you're a good producer, you can make music on anything. Like, you can make something good on something bad or great. Just because you can make something good on something bad doesn't make it good.
I've been taking it out from time to time to be like, I really want to be able to work with you because I spent over $100 on you. I really want to make a cool sound that makes you worth it in my mind. Sadly, have not been able to do that, but that might as well just
use like high fire for FL.
I'm gonna try something that I did not try initially, which is...
A good producer can make a song without a computer or any sort of electronic device or even an instrument. You can do a beat with Dr. Mario. You could do a beat just tapping on a desk.
Is to put a song on one of these, or to, try...
This lo-fi song is going on for an extremely long time. It's been 4 minutes now.
And also, I guess, fire up a computer and try their mastering
Beatboxers for the win.
Online. So we're gonna listen to like before and after, because that's really cool if they have been able to succeed with that. Because that could help me to do what I want to do with it also. So thank you very much. So help me on this endeavor with getting across the interwebs with as good of a sound as possible. I have this bit more of a hi-fi record player situation here. Now let's have this fancy Harman Kardon AVR 21. I think first
I kind of just feel like Simon the Magpie. He must have like a fetish for hardware. Like, I imagine when he turns off the camera, he just beats off on it. But I can't show them on YouTube. But I can show them on YouPorn and OnlyFans.
You can just try with this one as is. And to find these cables, I'm remembering
only Magpies
can't work on a battery, which is sort of a bummer actually. Would make it way better in my humble opinion. Also, this cable that you get with it.
Oh my god, please tell me that's the cable you pay $10 for. If you pay $10 for this cable and it's that short, that'd be the funniest shit in the world.
It's mono on one end and stereo on the other end. So you plug the stereo into what you want to record, but you only record mono on this. Building it is...
I like the way he says mono.
Easy. They do not recommend to do it. I just read if you are a kid, which is kind of weird since it's... You have a button here to choose tempo between 33.
Yo, is it just me or are those records really lopsided looking?
RPM 45.
Look at that shit. It looks really uneven.
RPM. And then over here,
it's like it's like a fucking pizza.
You have playback and record. And playback, you cannot like...
I've seen more symmetrical pizzas than this thing.
Play back what you're playing into it, but you can sort of hear it from this one.
The first circle ever drawn. This is the first circle ever drawn.
Playback, you cannot
by man.
Play back what you're playing into it.
Artistic recreation of first circle drawn by man.
But you can sort of hear it from this one. The recorder cutter. Pro tip is to record on 45 RPM. That seems to work a lot better, at least, yeah, in my experiments. But then you just have this thing, you put it in record mode, and then this one you can move to start record wherever.
Oh yeah, my, what are those things called? One of those things that draws like a perfect circle that cartographers use, I think.
Don't know.
Do cartographers use that? I don't know. I'm stupid. I only know English and Swedish.
And the most annoying part with it is that it's collecting whatever it's cutting away, and then you are, yeah, it just fucks everything up. So, wish they could have somehow solved that with like a tiny vacuum cleaner or something. Lovely.
And then you gotta eat it for the content. Come on, man, die for the content.
Right. Let's collect that to sell, like as Teenage Engineering merch. Then we have to put this back.
Teenage Engineering merch. That was good.
Back in safety, and we can listen back. So let's listen back straight from this one.
Are you fucking kidding me? Is the song supposed to sound like that? Spirograph, is that what it's called? Check out my new noise record. It's fucking awful.
At this point, you might assume that I did something wrong. Maybe I did. So I put the volume now on.
Yeah, it's Architect Tool. Dude, was that Cemetery? That sounded like just like Cemetery, man. Holy shit, that new Cemetery record hits.
10 on the computer? Good stuff. It's been better.
What the fuck,
for sure.
Man?
Might just be having some bad luck. Let's power it from the wall, even though that shouldn't...
That's it, yeah, it's definitely the power.
Make any difference?
How to make a Cemetery song tutorial.
Okay, I mean... This is also quite intimidating of a sound. I'm gonna put this very delicately away. Then I'm gonna plug in big record player now, and we're gonna see if it's simply the pickup. So the recording is amazing, but the playing back, not so much. Let's see.
Is this... He didn't say which record this is. Is this the record... This isn't the record he just made, is it? It is. Yeah, I see it there. It's fucking noisy.
It's got its places where I could think that's really, really cool. I don't know if that speaks more about me than anything else.
Is it just me, or is that like really noisy for a vinyl record? I'm also wearing headphones right now.
Okay, let's master it. Get started. We go to their page. Welcome to our mastering.
Let's master it. Ah, yes. Fix it all in mastering. So it can make a record but can't play it. Yeah, I'm assuming part of the reason it can't play is because it like scratches off all that shit. Either that or it's just like it doesn't have good quality components to playback.
Help you get better sound quality when making records for your PO80. I should relax.
Yeah, you should really calm down, Simon the Magpie. You're going a little hard right now. I guess it makes sense that the etching needle is no good for playback. Still sounds like shit though. Yeah.
Hang in there. Thank you. I needed that.
Hang in there. It's not as bad as you think it is. Okay, we know this thing sounds awful, but then just hang in there. Just use the software. Wait, just chill out.
Excellent track, by the way. Well, fuck you too. You condescending piece of polishing and adjusting the filter.
Excellent track, man. Let's see if the master's gonna fix it. It's not.
Actually, they're just sending it to Lander. That's what they're doing.
That's great. Honestly, 150 from Teenage Engineering sounded too good to be true. No wonder Playback sucks. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Everyone calm down, please. I beg you. It gets a lot better, okay? Definitely not a cope. We're not doing copium right now.
Because now I can pick a flavor. And Oli?
Oh my god, the timing where you clicked on the rap, I thought it added instruments to it. I was like, wow, the rap preset sounds quite different here. That's crazy. It added like fucking electronic sounds and shit. I don't think it's actually Lander, but this is giving me Lander vibes for sure. If anything, this is worse than Lander.
I have high hopes.
Dude, Cemetery just keeps putting out bangers, man. This is crazy. The rap preset is booty. Me too, I was like, wow, it changed the song. That's actually cool. I know. 150 well spent.
That actually is better. I mean, it's still horrific, but it's better.
Dude, shut up. You just don't understand my music, okay? I mean, you just don't understand Cemetery's music. I mean, my music. Shut up. It sounds fucking awful, dude. It's so noisy.
I did a switch there. You could actually hear the switch. Nice.
It's like the noise is louder than the song.
You know, small victories at this point, I guess. Yeah, that was so good. EQ most definitely was what was missing. I think I'm gonna risk it and go on like a...
It got mad fuzzy like the furry wall. This piece of shit music resonates with me because I'm a piece of shit. Actually, it's distortion. Audio noobs.
Really loud volume. We go wild and see if we can push through all of that insane amount of noise. And as loud as it can be on that one.
I'm scared.
And as loud as it can be on that one. I guess you can have it as a speaker. Not a Bluetooth speaker though. Not to worry though, Teenage Engineering's got you covered with the Bluetooth speakers also!
Yeah, for like $7,000. Quick, get your Teenage Engineering speakers fast. They're only $7,000 and we're selling 5 of them only. What a complete waste of hardware and raw materials, yeah. Dude, it's a banger.
Ultra Lo-Fi Dreams. Experience the warmth of lo-fi audio, play back your unique cuts, and give your favorite 7-inch records new life with ultra analog sound quality.
7 inches, you say?
We now know what ultra analog sound quality is. Finally, there's a stand.
Let's see, I feel like my headphones are gonna self-destruct soon. Censor him. It's a sample now. I feel like it's something we're gonna forget in 2 weeks, yeah. It's just way too dank. You guys don't get it. You guys wouldn't get it. It's supposed to sound like shit.
As a very last try, I actually want to see, since you can play back through the built-in speaker, if that is what they mean with the ultra analog sound quality. I believe so.
That's what the very first record player probably sounded like. Ultra analog sound quality. Meaning shit.
Like their demos.
Damn, so they're capping.
Even just from a phone speaker. Teenage, please make a video showing how to get that ultra analog sound quality. I would personally really want to know, so I could do that.
Yeah, I really want to know. It's not because I think this is fraudulent or anything. It's because I just really want to know so I can do it. It's not because I'm calling you out. I just want to know how to do it. You know what I mean? I must be doing something wrong. Gotta say, man, shout out to Simon the Magpie for like buying this sort of shit and being the guinea pig for like the terrible things. I mean, I guess I am also this person, but for plugins, but I don't always have to pay for them. I get sent them sometimes, and it's a lot harder to get sent hardware, especially when you're gonna be honest about it. That's one appeal of this guy, I feel like, is he's willing to spend money on shit that no one else is willing to spend money on. The cope is unreal. Their audio leeches taking unknowing folks' money. It seems very fraudulent. Shite piece of equipment. I thought it was like, I was like, man, you know, how bad could it be? This might be good. Good. Why did I say it like that? This might be good.
A for effort for me. But in conclusion, I would say
F for effort.
If you're a musician and you enjoy having fun, you could watch my video where I try to use it in a musical context and see if that's something for you. I would hate for such a fun, gimmicky gadget to become a shelf warmer for hundreds and hundreds of Teenage Engineering fans rather than people who are happy to.
Is that how many they have total? Honestly, the concept is cool. It's a cool idea, but the execution is like awful, it seems like.
Oh.
The funny thing is, like, sometimes I'll like talk about a plugin without using it, or talk about something without using it, and people are like, you can't say anything unless you have it. And it's like, I mean, you could see a car hitting you before it hits you, usually, unless it's going like fucking light speed. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you don't always need to pay for something to know it's fucking terrible.
Try things out with things. That would be more fun. Just in general. I don't judge, though. Spend your money on things, because the things we do for things are...
I kind of wish Simon was a little more like cutthroat. Like, be like, this thing is trash, and then fucking throw it on the ground and break it. And stomp on it.
Incredible. But yeah, I'm just gonna let...
Like, he's too nice, man. You're being too nice. This thing sucks. Say it sucks, man. Simon, say it sucks.
It speak for itself. This was...
Simon says it sucks.
This was the Gakken version, so it's not the Teenage Engineer.
There's this whole new wave. There's this new wave of producers that want free this, free that, free plugins, free sounds. Your life is not free. Your rent is not free. Electricity, not free. I can't remember the rest of it.
For this one. So I'm gonna assume a lot of things. But 1 out of 5. But also 5 out of 5. Sort of depends